right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. There's Dave Cackley. We got to start today off with what they call a shout out.
Shout out to.
Have you heard of these things called shout outs?
Yes,
It's
the
when
kids.
you
It's all the rage.
when you take a moment and send a shout out to somebody who's done something right by you, which happened yesterday because remember I had to reboot just before we started?
Yes.
Bit of a pain in the ass. And
Mm-hmm.
I tried to reboot once we finished again, and by noon came to the conclusion that my hard drive, which has got somewhere in the ballpark of conservatively $30,000 worth of sound effects and music beds and everything else on it, it went kaput.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah, is right. So I call up Stormy down at Custom Computer, and I'm like, "Well, hello there, my friend." And he's like, "Why, hello." And off the Custom Computer I went. Hard drive shot. New hard drive in. Picked it up by 5 o'clock. Back in business. And now it's off to a safety deposit box to pick up the backup hard drive, which has got the backup of the $30,000 of music beds and sound effects and all that. So,
So shout out to Stormy.
Stormy at Custom Computer, where the cleanup deal is now $80, but if you have a card, it's $65 for
There you go.
the cleanup on the. No, great dude, and I'm telling you, man, I'd have been SOL.
That's why we have those people. This is why we have other people to take
Right.
care of things that we can't take care of, or we're too lazy to take care of, or we don't have the ability to take care of. It's everybody has got something that they are knowledgeable about and can figure out quicker than the next person.
So what we're gonna
it's
do?
good. Everybody, yeah.
What we're gonna do is, so we've got the computer.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to make an identical copy of this computer, and we're going to replace that computer with the new computer. So when when I'm working here, I will have the option to work two machines at once. He's going to put this little switcher device in.
You're going to multitask,
dude, right?
You're going to attempt to
Shh. I do this already, right? But so
no, you really
what's going to happen is that computer back there is going to be a brand new shiny computer, and I'll have a little box where I can work with. This is fascinating. So do you know you can do this? There's going to be a drive with all of the work essentials on it. So there's music beds, sound effects, blah, blah, blah. Then there's a computer that's going to do work here. This drive will be over here. Back there will be another computer, and I'll be able to control everything from here. So I can get computer one doing a video. I can make computer two do voiceovers or whatever else behind me, and then I'll have like a little mini network right in here. Dude, that's like James Bond villain powerful. That's what's going to be going on with me.
Hey, wow.
You'll be watching The Bold and the Beautiful on your lunch hour.
Yes, Damn Skippy.
Yeah. And I'll be back
1:30, man.
I'll be back here piling it on.
It's getting crazy because Steffi just murdered Sheila, and now Finn, Sheila was Finn's birth mom. So he's a little like, he doesn't know what to do. I mean, because Sheila was terrorized the family for years, but this is still the woman who gave birth to her. Now he can't stay in the house because there's still blood on the carpet because for some reason, the forensics team didn't clean up the blood. So in their house, they still have that blood stain of his birth mom on the carpet. It's, oh man. It is I'm telling you.
I'd be biting my nails watching that.
I'm not sure how I think that relationship could be on the skids.
I don't think it's going to be.
I don't know.
I don't know. I have deep thoughts in the idea that they may be running off to Cozumel.
No. I think this thing is just about over. And I don't. It's gonna be a rough go for the Forrester family.
Well,
I'm just saying.
On your way to work today, I want you to stop and get yourself a bucket of Wesco popcorn, and I want you to enjoy your lunch break with a box of tissues, just to be on the safe side, just in case you have to have a cry, at your show there.
Wait, did you say go to your local Wesco as you're wearing a Sunoco T-shirt for some reason?
This is a retro.
Unknown.
This is
it's a retro. Okay.
Yeah. I'm like wearing an antique shop shirt here.
Okay, gotcha.
And while you're at the
Yeah.
Wesco, don't forget to get some delightful jalapeno stuffs with
Mhm.
cream cheese, and you'll also enjoy the onion wraps. Mm-mm.
After that, should I stop by the local Sagebrush and get some new corduroys? I could do that
You could, yeah, you
if
could.
we're doing this whole
Maybe ask for Sagebrush
retro thing.
Zeb's autograph.
Mm.
You don't remember that one, do you?
I don't remember Zeb's. No,
Okay,
I'm sorry.
that's what you
My
have.
bad.
You know
On
what you
me.
call that, Dave? They call that wisdom and age, sage.
Yes, yes.
They call
Yeah,
that
you
the
got
market.
you.
They call that the market guru, the guy who remembers it all, going all the way back.
Yeah, you got me by a year and a half or so. So
Well, that's
I'm
all
yeah,
it takes.
I
Superiority.
I bend at your knee.
Let's not go
Oh
there.
my God! I just caught a glimpse of Annette Bening on the Today Show,
Yeah.
and she somehow just morphed into like a what looks like about a 61-year-old man. I'm not sure because I didn't hear that she was like transitioning, but she looks if you flip on the Today Show right now,
Yeah.
I looked up. I'm like, who's this dude on the Today? And it's Annette Bening.
I have no ability to do that, nor desire.
Okay, man,
Thanks for that
that's
update.
it. Wow, wow. I'm just sorry. You get distracted sometimes. You look up, you see
Are you sure she's
Annette Bening not
transitioning,
looking.
or is it just
No,
that?
I don't know. That's why I said I don't
Is
know. I
Annette
didn't do
Bening at that age where women get and they just say, "Who gives a shit about their hair?" and they
no,
shave it down?
but she's wearing like she's dressed like a man.
Okay.
I'm just saying that. I'm not. This is not a critique of Annette
It
Bening.
sounds awful critical.
It's not critical. It was just I was just kind of taken aback because I didn't.
Okay.
It looks fine. It's just, but doesn't look like Annette Bening. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm a bit flummoxed.
There's your 75-cent word for the day.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome, America.
All right.
All right. Let's get into it. Well, we kind of touched on this yesterday. North Korea now calling the ongoing team up of the U.S. military and South Korea as a plot to invade the country. The rogue nation is now threatening to take unspecified, responsible military steps in response. North Korea's defense ministry said it strongly denounces the reckless military drills of the two countries. Whatever.
Thank you.
Why would we? Well, okay, first of all, why would we invade North Korea? They don't have anything. There's nothing there except starving people. I mean, we got enough homeless here. Why would we want to go to North Korea? I don't know. What else is going on? Hey, Jeff Bezos, once again, the richest man in the world, the Amazon founder, edged ahead of Tesla and Starlink CEO Elon Musk. Bezos has a current net worth of just over $200 billion. Musk comes in at number 2 at $198 billion, following a 7% drop in Tesla shares on Monday. I just love those two dudes duking it out. I'm a big fan. They give us all this great stuff. They're moving things forward. They're movers. They're shakers. I'm a fan of billionaires who do shit.
Do you think they're duking it out though between the
Not
two?
really. There's it's a high level trash talk because we're not. You and I are both like we work. We do our jobs, but we're not like. And most men, most people in general aren't wired like these guys are wired, where
Right.
their brains are going constantly. They're just it can't. That's got to be a huge pain in the ass with all the stuff you got.
Right.
I wouldn't trade places with either of those guys.
But what I'm saying
it's to me, it's just too much.
What I'm saying
it's just too much.
Is let's break it down to something we understand.
Go ahead.
Let's say the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. Okay. So you got the Beatles and you got the Rolling Stones. They're selling records, they're playing tours, they're doing all this other kind of stuff. In the public eye, there might be a little bit of a competition.
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, do you think the Beatles and the Stones are sitting back behind the scenes going, "Oh, we got to do this. Oh, we got to do that. Oh, we got to do this." Or do you think do you think they're all just sitting back there going, "This is kick ass. Look at us."
Well, 2/3 of the Beatles are dead, so or half the Beatles are dead. But
do
no,
me a
the
favor.
point
Do
is,
me a
it's a
favor.
good analogy. Wait, hold on.
Hit me in the
that's a
head
good
with a
analogy.
frying pan. I want you to just
Dude.
this. Let's put it back in 1968 when the
Okay.
Beatles and the
Fine.
Rolling Stones were all alive and everybody was doing their thing.
100%. 100%. There's
Hypothetically
competition there.
here.
Well, yeah, yes, 100%. They're competing. They're 100% competing because that's what. Yes, they are.
No,
men compete.
The
That's what we
record
do.
companies are competing.
Yes.
The Beatles and the Stones are smoking cigars, chasing women, getting drunk, having a good time, out on tour, running into each other, and
they
go,
keep cranking.
"Woo-hoo, this is great."
I think
that's what was going on.
When you look at the catalog upon catalog upon catalog of music that both bands have put out, and you have your Beatles fans and you have your Stones fans, and you can be fans of both, but you're going to be fans of one more than the other. I prefer the Stones to the Beatles. I think they are just a bit higher up, but that's just my, I mean, people can disagree on that. It's art. It's, the eye of the beholder or the ear of the beholder in this case. But no, I think there 100% is competition.
No.
I think that's how you become great. That's how you become the Beatles, or because you're looking at what the other bands are doing. You're looking at what the Who is doing, or you're looking at what your contemporaries are doing, and it's a measuring contest.
Okay.
At the end of the day, and that this is just what we do. I mean, we compete. No. We can pretend we don't, but we do. Mm-hmm. We're competing with conventional media.
Well,
that's what podcasts.
This is conventional media now.
No, it's not, dude. This is not conventional at all. This is not mainstream at all. The podcast world is different, and that's the world we're in, and it competes with the traditional broadcast media, and it's becoming more of this, and the broadcast media is kind of taking from some of the podcasts, some of what the podcast format is, kind of trying to make itself a little more genuine, a little more authentic. So yeah, there is competition and synchronization at the same time.
What I'm saying is that we are the future, and this is how.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think so too. 100%.
But let me tell you what.
To pretend we're a traditional broadcast, we're just not.
Yeah.
Nor should we be. Nor should we aspire to that.
We're on the outlets that they all are, so we're broadcasting.
Well.
Anyway, and then the final thought: Stones.
Good.
Beatles, whatever. Mm-hmm. ELO and Genesis are better than both.
Oh Jesus, you got to be
out
of here. Okay, you
End
just lost me in all credit.
Move along to your next.
Okay,
story.
This is Andy's credibility.
Okay, sure.
Thud.
Coming from the guy who
Resounding
loves
thud.
Linda Ronstadt's backup band. Thank you.
Oh, you mean the most successful band of all time?
No.
And it ain't even close.
Taylor Swift.
The Eagles, America's band.
Taylor Swift has outdone them.
Do you hate the flag and
Taylor Swift has outdone them. Sorry.
Right.
Way to try to turn that one in. Oh, do you hate the flag? Oh yeah, that's what I do. I hate the flag.
Why do you hate this country?
I do. You got perfect.
I'm seeing a little red in Andy O.
Oh yeah.
That out there.
That's what you're seeing.
Finally, Lakeshore could see a big influx of cash in 2024, courtesy of the cruise ship industry. 20,000 passengers are expected to climb aboard Lakeshore cruise ships this season. 6 cruise lines will make 600 port visits. The industry is expected to rake in $200 million for the area. That's a lot of scratch.
That's some cash.
You taking now? You usually jump aboard, and there's usually some cruise that you take that I would like to go on, but I usually have a scheduling conflict or something.
Well, we'll be now. I think you're getting the cruising industry a little different thought here.
Okay,
I think what you're thinking of is like we do the Aquastar cruises.
Aquastar, yeah,
which are fun, right? Mm-hmm. I think we've got an Aquastar cruise scheduled for Yacht Rock. So if you'd like to come out for a Yacht Rock theme, that'd be fun.
When is that?
I'd have to look at the schedule. I don't know. But then they're talking about the cruise ships that go like from Muskegon to Milwaukee, then up to St. Marina. That's that kind of cruise.
Okay, gotcha.
But we do have a cruise scheduled this fall. We're going to embark from New York, and then we're going to go up the East Coast into Canada. So that'll be our little fall excursion, Cindy and I.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully,
good for you.
I won't be on board the ship all sick like I was last time and wished I was dead.
Let me ask you, be honest now.
Yep.
Do you enjoy cruises? Do you enjoy being on a boat?
The first time I've ever was on a cruise was the first time we went last year. It was nice. The amenities were cool. The idea of everything being right there on the ship was great. I was having a very hard time with the depression and being sick and not getting any answers from anybody or all that kind of stuff, and it ruined it for me.
Yeah.
I really did. I was physically ill, not from motion sickness or anything like that, but I was sick the entire time.
Right.
And it took away a lot of it.
I can imagine that actually makes it probably, if you're on a boat in that situation and you're feeling like you were feeling back then, that has to make it almost worse.
Dude, it wouldn't have mattered if I was on a boat, if I was on a rocket heading to the moon, if I was on a if I was in the grotto at the Playboy Mansion. I felt awful no matter where I was. And it just needed to get fixed. So, hopefully this time it's a little better. I don't know. We'll see.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers. All right. Sports. Pistons and Wings were off. The Muskegon Big Reds high school boys hoops team taking on at the Heritage Hawks from Sag Nasty tonight in the regional. Tip off for that 7 p.m. Good luck to the Big Reds. That is sports.
Speaking of Muskegon Big Reds, we won't be here tomorrow. I'm going to be at Muskegon High School, speaking on a career day. So save your for tomorrow.
So you've got to suspend your current career to speak to the children's about the prospect.
I will be speaking
of their
to young
careers.
adults, and we will be having a very wonderful encounter about what life is like post high school. Should you choose a broadcast career, not a podcast career, a broadcast.
Dude, well, okay. Before we get in, why do you want to run away from podcast?
I don't.
That's what this is. You want to? No, this is not. This is a no. It's better than a broadcast. It just is. Okay. I don't know why you don't like the term. It's a weird thing that you do.
The term to me limits us to a pod, right? And we are not just available on a pod. We are available on 80-inch televisions. We are available on your device.
You got to broaden your thinking of the term podcast because it's a higher evolution of broadcasting. It just is.
Yeah, well,
it's more evolved.
Okay,
there you go.
Then scale up. Be a broadcast. TV show opening credits for 600.
Oh, this is again. We're right in my wheelhouse. I'm knocking these out of. I'm calling my shot right now.
This is a freebie.
I'm calling my shot.
This is
going out there.
I want you to answer this as soon as you know it, because I don't have to read the whole question. It's that much of a giveaway. You know what this is? And I'm going to rewind you back to your early days. This is the Operation Rice Bowl of questions from Jeopardy. This is the Consolata Guild childhood stamps.
Okay.
Of you shout the answer out right when you get it. I'll stop. $600. TV show opening credits. A drive down the scenic New Jersey Turnpike passes Satry Alley. See what I mean? Sopranos, right? Jeopardy for the feeble-minded. Congratulations.
The ball didn't even get to the plate. I already launched it into the stratosphere. That ain't going to land until Thursday.
Here's what we're going to do today. You take that one, and you feel good about you.
I'm going to feel great about it, and we'll see you Wednesday, I guess.
All right, we'll be here.
See ya!